Tell
Am I
me.
making sense though?
You are 100%.
Okay.
You are 100%.
But why do we exist? Purpose.
I don't know. What would you say? Or when you die? How do we get there? I don't know.
So you believe that there is something of an afterlife then? You do believe that, but that's not
Yes.
atheism then. Yeah. So you're not atheist then, yeah?
علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى.
It's very difficult for me to believe that there's something up there that does things.
But is it a rational thing? So what's the intellectual basis that you don't believe in God? Because if I say to you, I don't believe in cars, they have wheels. You say to me, that's not evidence that cars do not exist because I cannot fathom a wheel in my head.
No, listen. I believe in freedom of religion very much. I think that you should be free to believe whomever you want, and if it helps the person, then it's great. I just don't have a need for that.
Does it mean that a creator doesn't exist? If I don't need to drive, it doesn't mean that a car doesn't exist. So you're kind of like having the
car is
same.
physical. I mean, it's very rational. It's black and white in my head.
So if the universe came into existence, would you agree?
Yes, the Big Bang.
Yes? From a singularity point, yes? So where did the universe come from?
The Big Bang. That's when it happened. That's when it started.
It began to exist, yes?
Yes.
But what is the cause of the Big Bang?
Something physical, nothing to do with a spiritual something that happened. I don't.
Because if it didn't exist at one point and then it came into existence, we will say that it has been created because it cannot come from nothing. Would you agree? Can something come from nothing?
Planets, you think the planets were created by somebody?
No, universe. The entire universe, it came into existence, yes?
Yes.
And that's a different thing. But
Why?
if it came into existence, it cannot come from nothing. Because something by definition cannot come from nothing. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree with
Yes.
that. But I don't agree that it was created by somebody.
Let's get to that step by step, yes? So universe, it cannot bring itself into existence because that is irrational. Can a mother give birth to herself?
No.
So that is an irrational viewpoint, right? Universe cannot bring itself into existence, right? So we'll say that the universe came into existence from something that is uncreated, eternal.
Okay. But it could be something physical, something in the, like I said, in the something created something else from the physics. I don't like it.
It has to have self-awareness because physical matter
Yes.
cannot create, it cannot make a choice. Because if someone created your shirt, the one that created your shirt has to have self-awareness.
I see where you're
Yes?
going. I see where you're going. Yeah.
Has to have a will to want to create it because it didn't exist and it came into existence.
Right.
Also has to have power to bring the materials together, yes? So we'll say that there has to be a supreme creator to create the universe. Even your shirt or your t-shirt, it indicates that something has created this t-shirt that has willpower and knowledge minimum by necessity because your t-shirt is an effect of knowledge, will and power. So the one that created the universe has to have willpower and knowledge because we see knowledge around us. Because atoms and molecules are brain dead. They cannot organize. They cannot create. Atoms and molecules just keep colliding, cannot give rise to galaxies and order and earth and physical laws that are very precise for life to exist. Gravity, the electromagnetic force and the strong force and the weak force, yes?
Yes.
So we would argue by looking at the world around you, you can come to a conclusion that there's a creator. Like for example, there's the rain cycle. It's a very complex system. That is an effect of knowledge. Something that has knowledge has put that system in place. Would you agree?
No.
Why not?
I can't explain it, but I don't. But tell me.
Am I making sense though?
You are 100%.
Okay.
You are 100%.
So why you're not accepting what I'm saying? Because if it's a rational thing, rationally something has to create everything. Because can a tissue create your shirt?
right. No,
No, because it doesn't have self-awareness. It doesn't have a will. It doesn't have power.
Right.
It has no attributes. The universe cannot just organize itself. That is irrational. A phone cannot just create itself and organize itself. We are very complex. Humans are very complex.
So, but then tell me about why does it have to be halal and not Buddhist?
Excellent, because Buddhists don't truly believe in God. They believe in this philosophy on how to live,
Yes.
about getting rid of the ego, try to get to nirvana,
Yes.
and these things. But the main question arises for the human is their creator.
What about Catholic then?
Catholics, we believe that Jesus is a prophet, but we
Yes.
don't believe that he's God. So we believe that Jesus is a prophet, but because we're saying the way that this supreme being that's not human, cannot be visualized, cannot be drawn, we cannot visualize the creator. Because the creator, Allah, is not atoms or molecules. Is one supreme being that is immaterial. Our five senses cannot access the creator because we are limited.
I see.
But Allah sets the criteria and says, by looking at the world around us,
And how do you know that? Because it's in your book?
we have evidences for the Quran. First and foremost, there is a need for revelation for us to understand our purpose of life. What's right and wrong.
Right.
What happens after we die. We human beings cannot come to this conclusion by ourselves because we are limited. So the one that created everything will tell us why he created us. And the concept of God in Islam, it makes sense. Yes, that Allah is one, independent, free of need, not man and not woman. Okay, has no gender.
That's good.
Yes, and one is one supreme being alone worthy of worship. Yes, and he sent prophets to inform us why we exist. Abraham, Moses, Noah, Jesus, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is the final prophet. And a revelation telling us why we exist. Yes, because what is the purpose of your existence? Why do you exist?
Why do we exist? That's a very philosophical question. Many reasons.
Objectively, in truth, whole of mankind, not just your personal opinion,
Yes.
but humans as a whole. They are within the universe, this vast, great universe.
Yes.
Why are we existing? Why do we have a mind to ask these questions? But why do we exist? Purpose.
I don't know. What would you say?
This has to be sent down by the Creator. So we will say in the Quran, it says, in Surah Durriyat, it says that Allah has created mankind, humans and
Yes.
jinn kind,
Yes.
things that we cannot see in general,
Yes.
jinn,
Yeah.
but to worship Allah, to recognize His greatness. Because if you look at the world around you, the day and the night, how the fetus develops in the womb, you look at the sea and you look at the sunrise and the sunset, we know that the Creator is worthy of our worship. The one that has done all of this is powerful, is all-knowing. Yes? To submit to the Creator, to glorify His perfection.
I see.
Yes? I know this resonates with you, yes? It makes sense?
No, but that's okay. I like listening.
why?
I like listening to what you're saying. It's interesting.
But it makes sense what I'm saying?
It does. It does. You know, the thought behind it makes sense. But I don't believe that there's, and I don't think I could ever been convinced, even though what you're saying makes sense, that a creator created where we are and what we're doing.
But if the thing is, and then you have an emotional thing. Did you have any emotional issues when you was young? Someone died in your family that you kind of can't just accept the creator because of an emotional issue? Because it's not a rational thing. Because if what I'm saying to you makes sense,
Yes.
that there has to be purpose, there has to be afterlife. Quran says that there's a heaven and there's a hell.
Well, it's actually, I don't believe that part, but I do believe that you're, somehow you could be something else, a flower or a tree, or when you die. How do we get there? I don't know.
So you believe that there is something of an afterlife then? You do believe that, but that's
Yes.
not atheism then. Yeah. So you're not atheist then, yeah? But you have to be open to that. Don't block yourself, don't block your mind. We
No,
say
I
it's
just don't-
Satan.
I
Satan will block your mind. But think about, okay, that this cannot be accident. There has to be a creator, and that creator is not human. That creator has to tell us why we exist
Oh, it's
and
not
why we're
human.
here.
It's not human. Allah is not human.
No, absolutely not.
Interesting.
It's not human, it's not man, Allah is not a woman, a being that we cannot imagine.
Huh.
Yes, we cannot fathom in our minds. It's alone worthy of worship.
So you said not woman, not man.
Yes.
Yes. So why is in the Muslim religion, women have to all dress up and hide? And
Good question.
Don't have the same equality as men do. That makes
It's
no
because
sense to me.
we believe that God is the all-wise
Okay.
and He is the all-knowing, and He knows what is best for His creation. It's not just a culture, it's a religion for the whole of mankind, sent by the Creator Himself. So we're saying that the Creator is all-wise and all-knowing, and He knows what is best for His creation. For example, the one that created your shirt, He knows what is best for the shirt. He gives you a label that explains to you how to use that shirt, how to wash it, how to clean it. Same way the Quran is an instruction manual.
Okay.
Yes, but if you look at your belief as an atheist, good and evil is the same thing because you cannot see it.
Yep.
Because good you cannot see in a microscope, it doesn't exist.
Okay.
So how do you know what's good and what is evil? Because in your worldview, good and evil is just an illusion. Look, it's just atoms and molecules. It's not objectively truth. Does truth exist in your worldview?
All right, I'm good, sir.
Yeah? Take the Quran.
No, I'm
Take
good.
it, it's free, you can read it.
No.
But no problem, thank you so much, thank you.
إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى